help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code Blueberry004. That's BLUBRRY004.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Chris. I'm so glad to be here.
Absolutely. Well, Nico, we've said a little bit about ClassifID. What was it that brought this idea to you to begin with?
Well, we had the privacy of our customers in mind to begin with. And then as the product evolved and the ideas grew up, we realized that using our technology, which is basically a peer-to-peer technology, so that we don't need the use of data storage in the cloud. Using that technology, we realized that we could minimize the footprint of data storage, and it become an eco-responsible application. And because of this design, we're also cyber secure by design, because we don't have a big central database that's waiting as a sitting duck to be attacked, and there's a sovereignty issues in Europe, and that addresses that as well. So the technology proved to be, efficient in many different directions.
That's interesting. So this is peer-to-peer, doesn't go into a cloud, doesn't go anywhere like that. It is direct transfer from person to person.
Correct. Well, we do have a server that addresses
Sure.
all the communications. So in that sense, we do use a server in the cloud, but we don't store any data in the cloud. The data is stored on the devices.
Interesting. Well, let's start getting into operation. How does the system work, and what is it mainly used for?
So, again, it uses the peer-to-peer technology that we've known in the past with Napster or with BitTorrent and this kind of stuff. So nothing really new there. What's new is the way to use it and to assemble it with other elements, so that we offer the same UX as a cloud service, but with the small environmental footprint. And you ask, what is it used for? So today we have the technology is built, and now we are addressing B2B use cases with it. And typically we focus on B2Bs that want to exchange data securely. Because there is no data storage in the cloud, we can be very, very secure, end-to-end encrypted, etc. And we address B2Bs, and that's what we're focusing on the CES today, is B2Bs that want to connect with their clients and get them back to their business. And that's what we call dynamic QR codes. And this functionality basically allows our clients to pop a notification into their client's phone to say that data or information, specials or news about the company are available in their phone. So that's kind of a very new and special way to reconnect with your client over a very dedicated and qualified channel.
Wow, so it's almost like a private RSS feed for data where you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you, and you can tell me like, hey, just so you know, we just got 20,000 of these units in. They're available at half off.
I love that. And you need to be my biz dev. RSS feed, personal RSS feed. Exactly right. Exactly right. You got it.
That's pretty interesting.
And I'll add that the RSS feed is over your private VPN as well.
Wow.
So we every time we do this exchange, we open a mini VPN between you and me. We exchange data and then we close it.
Wow, that's really cool. So you could be exchanging all kinds of data, even credit card information,
Absolutely.
All kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we can power a lot of things. And today, like I said, we focus on getting some traction with B2Bs and solving, what can appear as a simple product or simple issues, but in fact, it gives a new way to address clients, and it also deploy our technology.
Well, and really and truly, when you're talking about B2B on that kind of scale, it can get so impersonal. It can
Correct.
get so impersonal. You're just one of 89 other vendors that signed up with somebody, you know. So the idea that you're getting a personal message, not just a mass email, something like that, it does, like you're saying, bring that person back to the doors of your business in a very personal way.
Absolutely. We do this with many retail and with restaurants especially. And we had great success with restaurants. Our early adopters back in France are telling us that they can have as many as 50% increase in their business
Wow.
every day because people are coming back because they receive the specials of today.
Yep.
You know, whatever was on the board that day. If they hadn't seen it, they wouldn't have come. But because they saw it, they're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going to go back."
Oh,
so
absolutely.
50% increase in their frequentation.
When you're talking about especially small business,
Correct.
you know, and how, because so much of that is word of mouth.
Absolutely.
You know, it's same as podcasts, TV shows, movies, music. You know, like, hey, what do you like, buddy? Like, hey, we're in Vegas. You're here 9 weeks a year. What do you like to eat in Vegas?
Exactly.
You know, so for small businesses to be able to bring clients back through their door, that's awesome.
And what we see is that small businesses or medium businesses, they already have Instagram channels and stuff.
Yeah.
So they already have material. So all they need is a special channel where they can really connect with the people that are very qualified.
Well, and you know, honestly, it is one of those things that so many people are leaving social media platforms
Absolutely,
because of the security issues,
As well.
because of spam, phishing, all kinds of things. So this locks that communication down of like, dislike, all that kind of stuff inside of a private VPN channel, like
Absolutely.
you're saying.
And from the B2C perspective, this is a document management app, and it's a secure vault in your telephone. So basically, the same way you manage your photos in your iPhoto, you manage your document in Classified. And in your document are secure, they're local to your device, etc., etc. And you have those special documents that you're allowed to enter your vault, which are the business you want to connect to or you want to have news about. And if you don't, those documents can be updated remotely by the businesses. And if you delete the documents, you opt out. And that's it. So you opt in by scanning a QR code, say, yes, I want that document. Then that document is dynamic in your phone. You get notification whenever there's a special on the menu of the restaurants you like. And then if you want to opt out, you delete it and you're done.
Wow, that's cool. No going back into an email or something, or waiting for the next email to come and
Absolutely.
look for the very tiny unsubscribe, anything like that.
And we've seen people in the on the CES today and the previous days where they were saying, well, can I do that with my newsletter? Because the problem is the newsletter, it's the same with the menu updates I was talking about. You get plenty of them in your email. And here you only have the latest version
That's it.
of it. And tomorrow, the newsletter is going to replace it. So you only see one document in your phone.
That's great.
You get the notification, or you turn them off, the same as you do in WhatsApp and stuff. And if you want to opt out, you delete it. That's done. There's no unsubscribe, giving my email, hoping that in 48 hours I'm going to be opted out. You know the drill.
My favorite is whenever I unsubscribe and then they go, you unsubscribed, and the next day I still get an email.
Exactly.
So has this app launched? Is it out? Is it available?
It's out. It's launched a few months ago. It's available on the Android store and the iPhone store.
Awesome.
So you can use it on your iPad. It also has a desktop version. So that's another thing. Is that every time you put something on your phone, it's synchronized with all your devices, including your computer. So if I put a document on my telephone, it appears on my computer right away.
Nice.
And vice versa. So that's a great way to airdrop between your telephone and your computer.
Absolutely.
The same thing is when you exchange documents between an iPhone and an Android, you have this experience of airdropping, and that's it.
And they don't always talk, the iPhone and Android. It's
That's
funny.
the thing. Yeah.
So the fact that this circumvents that and makes them talk, that's awesome.
We had students use it, and one last thing I could mention is that when you exchange photos or documents, we don't touch them, right? We don't reduce the quality or anything.
Oh, cool.
So we had students use it to exchange high quality photos.
Yeah, and especially if you're talking about reporters out in the field, things
Absolutely.
like that, field shooters for documentary, whatever, you could use that as a huge file drop, all kinds of things. That is remarkable.
free for B2Cs and paid for by B2Bs when they want to have those dynamic QR codes.
Awesome. Well, let everybody know where they can go to download their copy of Classified and where they can find out more.
Well, you type Classified in the App Store or the Android Store, and off you go.
All right. Well,
thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Nico.
You take
Incredible product. Good luck with that, man.
Thank you very
that
much.
is really awesome. Enjoy the rest of CES.
Take care. Bye-bye.
The Tech Podcast Network CES 2024 coverage is executive produced by Michelle Mendez. Technical directors are Kurt Corliss and Adam Barker. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Clinton Millsap, Sergio Velasquez, and Terry Willingham. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, Todd Cochran, Scott Ertz, and Christopher Jordan. Studio and equipment are provided by Plunkets Productions. This has been a Tech Podcast Network broadcast, copyright 2024.